Hi, everybody. Today we're going to be talking about Rosalind Franklin. I know a lot of people have not heard of her, which is extremely unfortunate because she is one of my personal heroes and she is a pioneer in the study of DNA and how we discovered the structure of DNA. Alright, she was born on July 25th, 1920, in London, England. She started to show so much academic aptitude at age 6 that her aunt described her as alarmingly clever because she would do arithmetic and math for fun, and she would always end up being right. She earned a university scholarship for her academics, to which her father replied she should give the scholarship to a more deserving student. So her father actually did not like the idea of women getting an education. She studied chemistry. Once she graduated, she joined the Cambridge University Physical Chemistry Laboratory. In World War II, she actually volunteered to be an air warden. At Cambridge, her work in the structure of coal actually earned her a PhD. Then she worked in a lab in Paris, where she learned a lot of cutting-edge techniques in X-ray crystallography, and her work on the structure of coal is actually still the basis of the structure of coal and carbon to this day, and her research suggested ways that coal could be used in manufacturing and fuel during World War II. In 1950, she joined the biophysics unit of King's College in London, where she was put to work on the structure of DNA right away. She applied her X-ray techniques that she learned, and she fine-tuned techniques that already existed to far beyond what anyone else had done by this point. By 1951, she presented a lecture where she already was accurately describing basically the structure of DNA. She said that the DNA molecule is helical, so a helix. So we know now that it's a double helix, but at the time, they didn't know how many helices there were. But she suspected that there were either 2, 3, or 4. Her student that she took on at King's College produced, with her supervision, Photo 51, which is considered one of the most beautiful images ever captured of the double helix structure of DNA. She eventually had a falling out with some of her colleagues at King's College, so she decided to leave and continue her research elsewhere. But James Watson and Francis Crick are known as the men who discovered the structure of DNA, the double helix structure of DNA. And here is a quote from James Watson. "Rosie, of course, did not directly give us her data. For that matter, no one at King's realized they were in our hands." So, literally, they used her research without her permission, without telling anyone that it was hers. And in 1953, she died of ovarian cancer, unknown at the time for her strides and breakthroughs in genomic research. So it has finally just recently come to light how much of her contribution went into discovering the structure of DNA. And I'm so glad that she's finally getting recognition for the amazing, groundbreaking work that she's done. But unfortunately, her situation is extremely common. A lot of female scientists have their work miscredited. They have their work taken by male colleagues, and it's actually a lot more common than you'd think. So in my research, I discovered quite a few of these situations. So stay tuned, because I will be making a video on some of these women and basically sexism in the scientific field. So thank you so much for watching my video on Rosalind Franklin. She's my favorite biologist probably of all time, and I hope you enjoyed. All right, have a good day. Bye.